Every single workday, your technician clocks in, and your shop starts paying. But for the first 2 hours and 18 minutes, they generate exactly $0 in revenue. That is not an estimate. That is the industry average for HVAC technician non-billable time. 2.3 hours. Every day. Every tech. On your payroll. So where does that time go? Industry data breaks it into 3 buckets. Drive time between jobs eats an average of 53 minutes per day. Parts runs, when a tech has to leave a job to pick up a missing component, steal another 42 minutes. And end-of-day admin. Closing out invoices, updating job notes, driving back to the shop, adds another 55 minutes. Add those up and you get 2 hours and 30 minutes of dead time on a good day. 2.3 hours is the average across the year when you factor in callbacks, job delays, and waiting on customers. And here is what makes this number so damaging. Every one of those hours is an hour you are still paying for. Your technician's wages do not pause when the wrench is down. Fuel costs keep running. Truck payments keep running. Overhead keeps running. The meter is always on. The only question is whether the revenue clock is running too. Now let's run the math on one technician. Your effective billable rate is somewhere around $95 per hour. That is what the market pays for skilled HVAC labor in most U.S. markets right now. 2.3 hours times $95 is $218.50. Lost. Every single day. On one technician. $218 times 260 working days in a year. That is $56,700 per year. On one tech. Not because of waste. Not because they are lazy. Because of structural inefficiency your shop is silently carrying. Now scale that across a 3-tech crew. $56,700 times 3. $170,100 per year. In revenue your shop is entitled to, by the hours you are already paying for, but never actually collects. For a 5-tech shop, you are looking at $283,500 in structural loss per year. That is not money you are spending wrong. That is money that should be coming in, and is not. Let us start with the biggest piece, drive time. The average HVAC tech drives 9 to 12 miles between jobs in a suburban market. When your dispatcher assigns jobs in a first-come, first-served order across the whole territory, techs are crisscrossing the same neighborhoods all day. One tech goes north, then south, then north again. Meanwhile, 3 jobs within 2 miles of each other are split across 3 different techs on 3 different routes. This is not a scheduling problem. This is a routing problem. And it costs you 53 minutes of billable time per tech per day. Solution 1. Route-dense scheduling. The concept is simple. You divide your service territory into geographic zones. You assign each technician to 1 zone per day. Every job booked in the North Zone goes to the North Tech. Every job in the South Zone goes to the South Tech. Drive time between jobs drops from 53 minutes per day to under 20 minutes. That is 33 minutes of newly billable time per tech per day. For a 3-tech crew, route-dense scheduling alone recovers over $25,000 per year in billable capacity. Most service management software has zone routing built in. If yours does not, you can build zone maps with color-coded zip codes in 30 minutes. The second drain is parts runs. A technician arrives at a job, diagnoses the issue, and discovers they do not have the right capacitor, contactor, or control board on the truck. They drive to the supply house. They wait in line. They drive back. Average parts run, 42 minutes round trip, according to technician time studies from service businesses across the U.S. 42 minutes on one tech is $66 in lost billable time. For a 3-tech crew running even 2 parts runs a week each, that is nearly $21,000 per year. The root cause is almost always the same. Trucks are not stocked to match the actual call types being scheduled. Solution 2. Pre-staged parts kits. The night before, your dispatcher or service manager reviews the next day's job schedule. For each job type, tune-up, no-cool, blower motor repair, there is a predefined parts kit list. Parts are pulled from the shop's bin stock and staged in a labeled bag for each tech. First call of the day, the tech grabs their kits, loads the truck, and leaves with everything they need. This single workflow change eliminates 60 to 70% of all mid-job parts runs. Average cost to implement, $0. It is a Monday morning conversation and a shared spreadsheet. Average annual return for a 3-tech crew, between $12,000 and $18,000 in recovered billable hours. The third drain is end-of-day admin time. After the last job, most techs drive back to the shop to turn in paperwork, close out invoices on a desktop, and debrief with the dispatcher. This drives to shop, park, walk in, wait, talk, leave routine averages 55 minutes per tech per day. For a 3-tech crew, that is 2 hours and 45 minutes of paid shop time that generates no revenue. Annualized across 260 working days. That is over $43,000 in payroll spent on end-of-day process. Solution 3. Mobile Job Closeout. Tech closes the job from the driveway, literally before they leave the customer's house. They open the field service app on their phone, mark the job complete, collect the digital signature, send the invoice, and write the job note. Total time, 4 minutes. No drive back to the shop. No waiting in line at the dispatcher's desk. No desktop login. The tech's day ends at the last job site. Your books close faster. Your customer gets an invoice within minutes. And your shop recovers 30 to 45 minutes of drive-in admin per tech per day. That is $12,000 per year in recovered capacity for a 3-tech crew. Most field service platforms, Field Edge, Service Titan, Housecall Pro, have mobile closeout built into their tech app. If your techs are still driving to the office to close jobs, you are paying for a process that was automated years ago. The fix is a 15-minute training session and a habit change. The return is 5 figures annually. Combined with route-dense scheduling and pre-staged parts kits, you are looking at over $50,000 per year in recovered billable hours, from operational changes that cost you nothing to implement. The drain was always there. Now you know exactly where it goes, and exactly how to stop it. This is Margin and Wrench. New playbook every day. Hit subscribe. Drop a comment below. Which of these 3 drains is costing your shop the most right now?